Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie. You're not neither any of these blokes. This is the Huntsman. The Huntsman is on a mission in the IS-2. Now there's a few IS-2s in the game, and I often get confused. But this one is this one stands out. It's got the big cross on top of the turret, and this is the one that the people might say that's the big cross that artillery aim for when you're driving the bad boy. This is the IS-2 Berlin. This originally came out a few years ago during, I think it was the May Day celebrations, or one of the Russian public holidays, or whatever they have over there. And it came in as, it was the Berlin trio. There was the IS-2 Berlin, the Cromwell B, which anyone who likes Tier 6s will know all about the Cromwell B, the Tier 6 British premium medium tank. There was the IS-U 122S, and there was something else. Anyway, this is the IS-2B. This is the Russian Tier 8 premium heavy tank, not to be confused with the IS-2 in the Chinese tech tree, which of course looks very similar. Because it's from the same family, but this is the IS-2 Berlin. It doesn't say IS-2B in the game though, which I really wish it did. He's on a mission as well. He's on a mission. He's not going to do any stunning damage. He's on a mission. Heavy tank number 14 for the Object 260 to get 5 kills of 3 different types and survive the battle. This is for the heavy tank missions for the Object 260, the last reward tank in the first lot of personal missions. Now Huntsman, this is when he was in 1AR clan. I think he might have changed clans again. I'm not too sure. Jumps around a bit like some people do. That's okay. Huntsman in the IS-2B. He's got APCR loaded, which is premium ammunition in this tank. 217 penetration, 390 alpha damage, which isn't a bad punch in the guts to the enemy tanks at Tier 7. 290 alpha damage. 175 penetration with standard. He's not stuffing around with standard. He's gone straight for the APCR. Trying to get these missions towards the Object 260. Like I said, this is the second last mission for the last reward tank in the first lot of personal missions, if that makes sense. So he wants to win. He wants to get 5 kills, and he wants to survive the game if he wants to do it with honours. 3-2's the score. He's up to 781 damage so far. 265 damage blocked. A little bit of assisted damage as well. He's a top tier heavy tank on Fisherman's Bay. He's gone to the middle. Possibly gone to the middle because nobody else seems to have. There's the VK there, and you can see it's definitely got Russian accuracy. It takes a little while to aim this gun. Shoots, puts one into the VK30-01P, which gets killed by artillery, the SU-14-1, and that brings the score back to 4-3. And no kills yet. Remember, this mission is on a mission for 5 kills of 3 different types. And we had a replay just the other day of someone doing a very similar mission. 5 kills of 3 different types. So it could be of the 3 different, they can't all be heavies, they can't all be mediums, they can't all be lights. They've got to be a mixture. They've got to be a bit of a mixture. Now this AT7, is this AT7 going to kindly show Huntsman his side? No, he stopped just short, which is the right thing to do. Huntsman will be thinking, well, that'll be a kill into a tank destroyer if I can get a shot into the AT7. However, the Super Hellcat decides to do something down there in the southwest of the map. His team in a little bit of trouble. They're a little bit spread out. They're a little bit, I don't know what's happening. On this map, looking at the map. The AT7 goes down, as does the Firefly. The score now 6-5. Huntsman, no kills yet. He's up to 898 damage. Gets his first kill killing a Super Hellcat. And when you look at this indicator on how he's going on the mission, it gives a little tank destroyer indicator there. So he's got 1 kill. That's a start. He wants 4 more. Let's see if he can do it. 7-6 is the score on Fisherman's Bay. Huntsman in the IS-2. This is the IS-2 Berlin, and you can tell because it's got the big cross on top of it, which big cross on top of it. It's a Russian premium tank. It's a tank I haven't played for a while, but it's an absolute ripper. Waits for the gun to reload. Shoots and kills the Churchill too, and that's not only 2 kills, but it's 2 different types out of the 3 types. Needs 3 more kills, but they can't all be heavies or TDs. It needs something else. Gets one into the side of the 45 TP. Takes him down to 28 hit points. 1 shot for anything left on Huntsman's team, but not quite lucky enough to get the kill shot. Shoots without aiming. Doesn't get the kill. 10-6 the score, so looking good for the win. However, the mission, maybe I'm not too sure. He needs 5 kills. He's already on 2 kills, looking there towards the Black Prince. Now, if he's going to get this mission, he needs to kill either the artillery or one of the medium tanks, because it needs to be 3 different tanks. It takes him 3 different types. He's already got a TD kill. He's already got a heavy tank kill. So, well, look at this aim time. Wow. I've got no idea what kind of crew he's using in this, but it looks terrible. The aim time just looks... I mean, it's Russian, of course. It's Russian. And Russian tanks are not known for their accuracy. But fucking hell, this looks like it's aiming like a KV-2. 10-7. There's 2 artilleries left on his team. 1 on the enemy team. the M44. And that M44, I guarantee, is looking right at him. They're winning by 3 tanks, but this is just a really odd... Looking at where the tanks are, it's a really odd setup. The T20's gone down there to try to spot the cap. We can see that. He's over there. He's trying to keep an eye on the cap, just in case the Crommy, the Black Prince, the T34-85, in case they try to cap it out. The T20's over there, and he should be able to see the cap from there. There are bushes, though, between him and the cap, which might obstruct some of the view. There's the Black Prince, redlining it towards the eastern side of the map, takes his time, aims, shoots him in the side for 377 hit points, brings his total damage up to 2,764. Waiting for the gun to load. Shoots blindly, not sure if that one did any damage. We might see soon. If he's down to sweet jolly all, that Black Prince will know that blind shot hit. Pardon me, 2 kills to Huntsman from 1AR clan. In the IS-2, this is the IS-2 Berlin, the Tier 7 premium Russian heavy tank. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure. That big cross, though, it's also on the IS-2. The IS-2 is also on the ISU-1SS. There's a Black Prince on 278 shoots. Doesn't even aim. Bounces the turret of the Black Prince, which is not that heavily armoured, really. I would have thought that would have went through. The artillery kills the KV-85. And he takes his time, gets spotted, shoots and tracks the Black Prince. That should have been a kill twice, I reckon. That should have been a kill. Waiting now, the Black Prince not having much luck penetrating the front of Huntsman. Huntsman having no problems whatsoever. Gets rid of that heavy tank, and that's his 3rd kill. Remember, he's on a mission for 5 kills. One of the kills has to be... Doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter who he kills now, because the last 3 tanks remaining are of a different type of the first 2 lots of tanks that he killed. He killed the TD and the heavy, now he needs to kill these 2 kills. Well, there's the 3rd kind. It gets the kill on the T34-85. So he's got 4 kills. Just needs 1 kill. He's already killed 3 different types. A heavy, medium, and a tank destroyer. The Cromwell could be anywhere by now. Not a slow tank by any stretch of the imagination. He's taking his time now, just looking over there on the western flank. The T28 HTC getting nice and brave up there in the north. There's artillery. Finds the artillery. This would be a nice kill. Take your time and aim. Can't aim because he's pulled right back. The Cromwell firing high explosive towards the IS-2, and he's firing it at a pretty rapid rate. He won't be able to fix his tracks for another 55 seconds. Blind fires towards the where the high explosive rounds were coming from, and he's flying now towards the Cromwell. Gets spotted again. There's the Crommy on 600 hit points. He's not loaded, though. He's only got 2 bullets left and 4 HE rounds. Needs to be careful here with some of these clutch shots. 4 kills to Huntsman from 1AR clan. And the IS-2 Berlin, the Tier 7 premium Russian heavy tank. He's got the 2 APCR rounds remaining, 4 high explosive rounds. Looking towards, there's the Crommy. Is the Crommy going to poke? He's thinking about it. I'd be inclined just to turn left to go straight for the artillery. And I reckon Huntsman doesn't agree. Going for the Cromwell. I guess the Cromwell's pretty much cut off now. The T150 is probably going to roll on the cap. There's the, there's no shot. There's no shot on the artillery piece. And you'd think that the T20 would have the artillery ready. Now, this is his last APCR. That last shot he fired, all he did was some damage to the Cromwell's tracks. Shoots him once, goes for the ram shot. Now he's down to HE, but an HE round should be enough because he's only on 184 hit points. Waiting. Shoots him and kills him for his 5th kill. Completes the mission. Not only completes the mission, but completes the mission with honours. And somehow... That was just a bizarre game, wasn't it? Just a bizarre game indeed. Not bad, Huntsman. Huntsman, formerly of 1AR clan. Not sure what clan he's in now. He might have gone back. He was in Daddy for a while. Who knows? Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. High 5. Bruiser Medal. Duelist. Fired up. 5 for effect. He got some bonds for the cool-headed for surviving at least 10 ricocheting and non-penetrating shots in a row. Those shots from the Crommy probably wouldn't have helped. Steel Wall for getting more hits than anybody else, at least 11. With a potential damage of at least 1,000 hit points and surviving, and High Caliber for doing more damage than anybody else. 4,148 hit points of damage. That's not bad for a Tier 7 game. 5 kills, 1,550 base experience. He fired 25 shots, 18 hit, 14 penned. A little bit sniped, 700 damage blocked, 1,263 assisted damage, and didn't make any coin because it looks like he was paying full price for consumables, which is what cost him 23,000 credits for the food. He had the Russian food running as a premium consumable. And also full gold. Cost him a few coins there. But well worth it for heavy tank number 14, the second last heavy tank mission. For the Object 260, which is the last reward tank in the first lot of personal missions. Let's move on to our second game now in today's Two Up Tuesday, two ace tanker replays in one video. It's another tier 7. This is the T34-100. What's the T34-100? It's the Czech, is it the Czech medium tank? I think it is, the Czech medium tank. It looks Russian. I mean, look at it. He's got the Team Tiger camo on, which is absolutely beautiful. Now, I didn't mind this tank. Let's make that map a little bit bigger so I can see exactly what's happening. Nismo Havoc from VAM Clan. VAM Clan, good friends of 1AR. And a bunch of absolute legends. If I remember, I'll put their recruitment details in the comments or in the description below. If not, somebody else can do it for sure. Nismo Havoc in the T34-100. Now, when I had this tank, this was the tier 7 Tech 3 Czechoslovakian medium tank. It got a really bad rap. It got a really bad write-up. People didn't like it. I seemed to do quite well with it. I'm not too sure. I didn't do well. Oh, we've all done it. No, he's rolling back. It's okay. I'm okay, kids. Don't try this at home. All right, he got some spotting damage. 532 spotting damage. Is Nismo on a mission? I think he's going to do 2,500 damage to tank destroyers, is he? At tier 7? Well, there's a few there. We'll find out. I haven't checked. This one is to get 2 Battle Hero Awards, which is the last one for the Coalition. Battle Hero Awards, as I mentioned in another video, is the awards on the right-hand side of the results screen. Your top guns, your high calibers, all that kind of stuff. All right, we're on. What's this called? We're on Fjords. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. Finds a T34-85M, shoots him, and takes him down to about half hit points. Tell me about the gun, Stewie. It's got AP, a standard ammunition. It's a 100mm gun, 250 alpha damage, 175 penetration, which isn't too bad for tier 7. 250 with heat rounds, which is premium on this tank. Shoots and misses. That should have been a kill shot, but that's all right. 2 zip is the score. He was blocking some shots from the T34-85M. Wait for his gun to load. Takes a little bit longer because the loader's dead, but score's looking okay. Score's looking pretty good. 3 zip, 1 kill to Nismo Havoc from VAM Clan. Great bunch of lads and ladettes over there at VAM. Check them out if you're looking for a clan. Aussie clan. Probably a couple of Kiwis in there. Good laughs, good times. They often join in 1AR shenanigans on a Saturday night. And they're good friends of 1AR. At least I think they are. Anyway, 3 zips a score. He's on 1 kill, 880 damage, 532 assist. He's blocked a shot, and now it's time to start flanking these heavies. Putting a bit of pressure on this clump of tanks down here on the southern part of Fjords. Shoots a King Tiger in the side of the head. Shoots him again for his 2nd kill. That brings the score up to 4-2. And what's left? He's looking there. There's the M4A3E2. He's not there anymore. That's his 3rd kill, bringing the score back to 5-3. The Tiger. The Tiger's on full health. He gets hit by a bit from behind by the Nazor and puts one into the side of the Tiger. Takes him down to a much more manageable level. Moves forward and away from the Nazor and shoots the Super Hellcat. Takes him down to 195 hit points. Waits for that Czech gun to reload. It's probably a Russian gun. Beats the Super Hellcat on the reload. Picks up his 4th kill and brings the score up to 6-5. He's trying to win this game for his team. However, there's a lot of people dying. I think they're all dying in the north. The north is looking quite concerning. In fact, there's somebody sitting on the cap. There's a Nazorn and an SU-100Y, not too far from the cap, but we know what tank destroyers are like. They like to snipe. They don't like to rush in. They like to hold back and stay in their bushes. But it looks like the cap on Nismo's cap has been the problems have been sorted out. Killed by the M44, 2 M44s, got a couple of kills. Look at that. That's an interesting position for an artillery piece in here. It's probably a good spot. I don't know. I wouldn't know a good artillery spot if I tripped over one. But you don't often see them there. And both of those M44s got kills on that cap, and that's what reset the cap. And also made the scoreboard look a little bit better. Nismo onto his 5th kill, 2,789 damage done, 420 blocked, 532 assisted damage. His team is still dying, but they're killing more enemy tanks, and that's good. The KV2 flying forward, KV2 like only a KV2 can, saying, "I've got this. Let's rock this shit." KV2 getting shot though by either the Skoda or the Nazorn. The enemy M44 also killed one of those tanks that was charging up the 1-2 line. Nismo notices that the KV2 and some of his other friends are getting killed going up there, so decides to take a different way. So let's quick it up and let's see how fast he can go. Look at this, he's flying now, flying up the middle road. It's 2 Up Tuesday, 2 ace tanker replays in one video. He's getting there slowly. Gonna get onto the dank flanking maneuver. There's There's one of the M44s. There's also the Skoda T150. That's an interesting position behind artillery Skoda. That's a good way of playing a medium tank, right? You'll save the game from back there. Maybe. The M44 drowns himself. Poor Torta. You scumbag. You don't drown yourself. I hope that was not intentional. We've all drowned accidentally. I don't believe that was accidental. In fact, I think it's filthy when people do that. Anyway, 13-8's the score. Nismo Havoc. He's on a Top Gun. That could have been a Top Gun, and it would have been a well-deserved Top Gun had that dirty, filthy drowner not drowned himself. Maybe it was an accident. I'm not saying it wasn't. But if it was intentional, that was a shit go. 13-8 the score now. Only 2 tanks remain. One's a Skoda hiding at the back. There you go. Well, what can you do? Nismo didn't even get the spotting for that. That artillery shot into the Skoda. Nismo did not get the spotting damage for that. I don't know. I'd be inclined just to drive forward. Waiting for the SU-100Y to come forward. There's 2 tanks on the cap. He bounces a shot, kills the Skoda, still gets his Top Gun, which is good. But there's still 1 tank remaining. There's still the other M44. Wonder where he might be. Someone pings the map over there at P1. Might be there. Nismo's gonna have a squeeze. Why wouldn't you? Go have a squeeze. Arties are both trying to blind it. Now that M44, his name's Langan. He hasn't drowned himself. And look at that. There you go. Look, that's where he drowned himself. Tell me that's not intentional. If that's not intentional, my name's Mickey Mouse. 15-8 the score. What a good win. Nismo Havoc, you absolute legend. 6 kills, Top Gun, over 3k damage. Let's have a look at the result and see how we went in that one. Nismo Havoc from VAM, good friends of 1AR Clan, and a great bunch of lads and ladettes over there. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. You got the Bruiser Medal for doing the internal module or crew member damage, duelist, 5 for effect, 2 bonds for the high caliber and the Top Gun, and top the score charts with 1,395 base experience, 6 kills, 3,166 damage done. He fired 18 shots, 15 hit, they all penned. Blocked a bit, spotted a bit, made a bit of credits. 36,500 credits after tax with a premium account in that 7-minute game. Not a premium tank though, so there's no bonus credits there. But he still did pretty well in the Constructor T34-100. And I don't know if that's how they sound over there in Czechoslovakia. It's been a long time since I've been there. But high five to Nismo, high five to VAM. And thank you very much for the replays. Nismo Havoc. Today's been a 2-up Tuesday, 2 Ace Tanker replays. And Huntsman, thank you and well done on the missions. Thanks again for the replays, lads. Take care. Thanks, everybody. Take care. And see you all next time.